Why we fall for the wrong people. Have you ever looked at someone you used to like and thought, "Bro, was I temporarily blind or was that a side effect of low Wi-Fi?" Because same. Today, we're talking about why we fall for the wrong people, and trust me, the real reasons are way deeper and funnier than you think. So sit tight, because by the end of this video you'll understand why you keep choosing people who are basically walking red flags, but painted green by your imagination. Let's begin. You know that one friend who keeps saying, "This time it's different," and then ends up crying to sad songs at 2 a.m.? Yeah, sometimes that friend is you. But why does this happen? Reason 1. We fall for familiarity. Sometimes we choose the wrong person not because they're amazing, but because they remind us of something familiar. It's like rewatching the same terrible movie because, "At least I know how it ends." We mistake comfort for connection. If you grew up around emotional distance, inconsistency, or drama, your brain will think, "Ah yes, home." And boom, you're attracted to someone who gives you the same emotional roller coaster you were raised in. Reason 2. We fall for potential, not reality. Let me be honest, half the time we don't fall for the person, we fall for the version of them we created in our head. You see someone who texts you, GM, once and your brain is like, "Wow, he's loyal, family-oriented, financially stable, emotionally mature, and probably good with kids." No. He just woke up early. We see tiny good signs and then build a whole fantasy around it. And when reality doesn't match the fantasy, we still hold on because we're addicted to the idea of what could happen, not what is happening. Reason 3. Wrong timing. Sometimes the person isn't even wrong, the timing is. One of you is ready for a deep, healthy, grown-up relationship. The other person is still out there acting like a free trial version of themselves, limited, unstable, and expires every 7 days. Timing changes everything. If the right person comes at the wrong time, they can feel like the wrong person. Reason 4. Our self-worth tricks us. This one hurts, but it's true. Sometimes we accept the love we think we deserve. If you don't believe you're worthy of something better, you'll stay exactly where you are, even if it drains your soul. It's like choosing the broken shopping cart at the supermarket when there are 20 perfectly fine ones, because you're used to it. Reason 5. Emotional chemistry feels like love. Butterflies are not romance. They are your nervous system screaming, "Run!" But we think it's love. Real love feels calm, steady, safe. Drama feels exciting at first, and our brains confuse the chaos with chemistry. That's why the wrong person feels so irresistible. They trigger your nervous system, not your heart. Reason 6. We ignore red flags because we're hopeful humans. Let's be honest, humans are professional red flag ignoring machines. We see obvious warning signs like bad communication, zero consistency, bad attitude, disrespect, a past record of chaos. And we're like, maybe they just need love. No bro, they need therapy. You need distance. Hope is beautiful, but when it blinds us, it becomes dangerous. Reason 7. We fear loneliness more than heartbreak. Sometimes we don't fall for the wrong person, we fall for the attention they give. The calls, the texts, the validation. Losing that scares us more than losing the actual person. So we stay, even when we know it's not good for us. Loneliness tricks us into thinking something is better than nothing. But nothing is better than a wrong something. Reason 8. We confuse intensity with compatibility. Fast connection, deep conversation, instant attachment, all in 1 week? Sounds romantic, right? But sometimes that intensity is trauma bonding, emotional hunger, or just temporary excitement. Slow, steady, healthy growth is the real compatibility. But our impatient hearts love the dramatic stuff. Reason 8. We confuse intensity with compatibility. Fast connection, deep conversation, instant attachment, all in 1 week? Sounds romantic, right? But sometimes that intensity is trauma bonding, emotional hunger, or just temporary excitement. Slow, steady, Healthy growth is the real compatibility. But our impatient hearts love the dramatic stuff. So how do we break this cycle? First, understand your patterns. Ask yourself, am I choosing this person or am I choosing my wounds? Second, stop falling for fantasies. Judge people by what they do, not by what you imagine they could do. Third, heal your self-worth. You attract differently when you believe you deserve better. Fourth, take things slow. Real connection grows gradually, not overnight like a suspicious mobile app update. Fifth, listen to your peace. If someone constantly disturbs your mental stability, they are not your person. Here's the truth. Falling for the wrong people is not a failure. It's a sign you're growing, learning, and understanding yourself better. Every wrong person teaches you a right lesson. Every heartbreak helps you build a stronger filter. And every time you outgrow the wrong person, you get one step closer to the right one. And trust me, when the right person comes, you won't have to chase, convince, beg, or prove anything. It will feel calm. It will feel real. It will feel safe. Until then, choose yourself. Again and again.